Hello, influencers. How are we doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from wherever you're watching me. Welcome to another interesting edition of No Holds Barred with IT. My name is Itin. How are you doing? Yes, thanks so much for joining me again today. To my subscribers, I say thank you. And to those who are yet to subscribe, let me just allow you to do that before I continue. Today, I want to give you an update on the case of OSINACHI NWANCHUKWU. You remember her. We have not laid the case to rest because even she has not been laid to rest. So the court proceeding began officially on May 20. That was a few days ago. And let me tell you what transpired at the courts and everything. Before I do that, quickly subscribe, share this video, let me know your thoughts, and let's roll together. Come on, let's do this. All right, thank you so much. God bless you. So, the court, like I said, for those of us who are seeing this channel for the first time, you might be wondering, okay, what is going on? Who is Osinachi and all that? So, it happened that in Nigeria, a gospel artist who was a lead vocal in a church in Abuja, Dunamis Church, was allegedly maltreated by her husband. That that maltreatment has been going on for years, and then unfortunately that led to her demise. All right, so and the court, the family, the federal government of Nigeria had, because there was a lot of uproar out there. There was a lot of, questions being raised. And so the federal government of Nigeria had no choice than to take up this case, because I trust me, this wouldn't be the first time someone would be deleted via domestic violence. But because of the status of this lady, maybe God even want to use this to end this kind of a thing in Nigeria, because a lot of time that's the lady there, and that's the husband that is being arrested now and is still in custody. All right, so we were every one of you by now, a lot of you who know this story will remember that even her pastor Eneche, and his wife, the church she attended, those are the owners of the church. They claim ignorance of what transpired, what had been happening to this lady. And we all can remember, what some of us said about their claims. So anyway, Peter, the husband of this lady, is still in custody. So on 20th of May, a few days ago, the case began formally, and the papers were filed. So, and they charge Peter for for the kind of charges they are giving him is a homicide. All right. So they're saying that, okay, she is culpable of homicide. You remember there is an autopsy that was done on the corpse of the lady to ascertain the direct cause of her death. All right, she passed on April 8th. So the courts are saying that, okay, this guy will be charged. Is being charged for physical injury and all that. So the court is in Abuja, because Abuja is the was the place the incident happened. So at the Federal High Court in Abuja, and the if let me tell you all this now, if the court is able to establish, you know, beyond reasonable doubt with the autopsy and all the testimonials of the children, because this man was said to have actually assaulted this lady, physically, emotionally, and otherwise in the front of her children. There are cases where he was said to have tied her down and told his children to beat her up. The children, she debore herself. So, if now, if found guilty, is either Peter is sentenced to death or life imprisonment. And that's the area that is for me, that's giving me concern, much as what he did was terrible. I'm not sure if Nigeria judicial system still do judicial killing, if they still sentence people to death. I know it was very rampant during the military um, uh, period, where they were using decrees. So, and then again, the judge that is sitting on this case, I know it will be very difficult for him or her right now, because if the judge wants to use his or her prerogative, he may say that, okay, these children, he may want to consider the children, because judges, they have the liberty, they have the privilege to use their prerogative in some cases. All right, yeah, they would tell what the law says, and they might want to kind of tilt a little bit for some other reasons. So the judge on this case might want to say that, okay, these children, I might want to consider the children and say, okay, these children lost their mom in this kind of terrible circumstance, that will lead be fear on the children to be orphaned. So yeah, because it's hard. It's really hard if you want to look at it. I mean, yeah, nerves are afraid. People are angry, and all that. Now, if the judge decide that, okay, let it be capital punishment, which is death by hanging, whew, the children will have lost both parents. So the judge might use, like I said, his prerogative to say, okay, let it be life sentence. So that's Peter, that's the husband of this lady now. He is in between these two judgments, either by hanging or life imprisonment. Yeah. I would have, for me, I would have prefer a life imprisonment for him, so that these children will still have a father. I know people at home are like, oh, he killed his wife. Okay, fine. Yeah, it has happened. Yes. Because is there repentance in death? No. The answer is no. He might, when he's in prison, he might repent, seek forgiveness from his children, and turn a new leaf. But if he's, it's so difficult for me to just, if he's executed, what will be the gain of it all? Osinachi is late. Nothing can bring her back, even if they execute this man. Yeah. So let me know your thought, please, because I'm just in between those. I know this kind of a case is it's one that is that will be difficult for any judge to decide. Honestly, it is. So let me know your thought. Do you think Peter should be outrightly, or he should be put in life imprisonment? Why I sense that this is difficult for this judge now is that a date, the case was adjourned and no date has been fixed for the next hearing. Yeah, it is not a case that is exciting for any judge. I mean, any judge that knows the implications of all this. So please let me know your thoughts. I should quickly drop this morning before I run along. What did you think? Do you think Peter should just be or be in prison? And let's see if he will change. Although there won't be any second chance, at least he won't marry in prison. That will say, okay, maybe he will maltreat the person or not. But the important thing is children. He might seek their forgiveness and they might forgive him. And I have seen cases where someone killed somebody's daughter, and the mother of the late girl went to the prison to meet the man and say, I forgive you. You know. Oh, so people, it's a quick one. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm still going to, I talked to you about a business, all right? A lot of people have been contacting me and they know how it has been rolling. I'm still going to put my contact and my email, all right, in the description of this video. Let me know your thoughts on OSINACHI. What is should we have outright elimination of Paul? So back to the reason I told you about. So that's my contact and phone number and email. Let me know if you'll be interested to earn some cool cash by the side while you're at home. I told you this is your office. You don't need to rent any shop. Your phone. All right. Don't stop taking the selfie on it. It's good to take selfie, but then I've told you before, you are using just 1% of what that gadget is meant for. Until I call your way again very soon. My name is Itunu. I love you like, oh my goodness, no man's business. All right. Take care of yourself, and I'm going to see you again very soon. Bye. God bless you real good.